Hey there guys, how's it going? It's Jules, and I just want to say, be careful who you hang around. Some people they got shit going on. Even if it seems like they don't got shit going on, sometimes they actually do. Sometimes it's hard to read people. It's hard to tell if they're like good or bad. It's like average, but if it's average, don't settle for that. Only settle for what's better than you or at your level. Just know there's nothing you can't bounce back from. So just be really careful. I was hanging out with someone the other day, and you gotta have your techniques, bro, so that you can fall back on them when shit hits the fan. And I kind of surrendered to the experience because I thought it was good, and they kind of kept bringing me down. And I'm like, oh, like, it can be hard to tell sometimes. That's what I'm trying to say. But a good metric or a good thing to know is, if you don't know, don't go. You should be 100% certain about what you're doing. You should if you don't know, if you're like, oh, I don't know, if it's your first time having that experience, which probably not, but if it is your first time, then do it and then learn from it. But you should be 100% on what you're doing, what actions you're taking, and what you want to be. So for me, for example, 100%, I know I need to meditate. I know that's the way to the best life, and when you get that, it takes care of your thoughts, which takes care of your emotions, which takes care of your life. And then, yeah, you'll live your best life, because it's about emptying your cup and then God fills it up. I also want to talk about fear and doubt, because there's this guy RJ Spina who's amazing, but just listened to his latest book, The Law of Attention, the other day, yesterday and the day before. I think I finished it in 3 days. It was an audio book, and yeah, it was amazing, but he talks about never breaking your intention. Don't doubt, don't fear. He says if you do doubt and fear, just pop them. But he was saying don't ever break your intention, and that scared me. I'm like, what if I do break my intention? Then what does that mean, And I guess you just got to keep going, because it's not going to kill you. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. You'll be all right. So, look, when you're in those situations and you're unsure and you're getting triggered, the best thing I know is, it depends what your personality's like. You can isolate yourself, or you can socialize yourself. Or what you can do is you can just be by yourself or whatever, whether you're with people or not, but listen to spiritual teachers. They've got the best energy on this planet, bro. They've got literally the best... They got the best energy on this planet. And second to them would be psychedelics, which is probably even more powerful than those experiences you have. Are probably more transformative than anything a spiritual teacher could give you. But I can't take psychedelics, so for personal reasons. But yeah, just listen to spiritual teachers. Just do a mad meditation. Just sit and stare at one thing. There's this guy on YouTube who was saying, whenever you're struggling, just do absolutely nothing. Just be dead still and just sit there and just don't move a muscle. It's probably the fastest way to raise your consciousness by yourself. It's just to move less, because less is more. So look, the tricky thing, you're not going to be able to escape negative people entirely. Depends where you are, but yeah, we're talking about first world countries, so either way, actually. But yeah, there's more negative people on the planet than positive people, but the positive people outweigh the negative people. So ultimately, we're all good, but yeah, bro, negative people are everywhere, bro. But the more you raise your consciousness, the more protected you'll be, the better your life will be, the more positive people you'll attract, because like attracts like. But what you want to do is remember, You just want to have a friendly relationship with the present moment, no matter what form that takes. So let's turn around. So yeah, when there's, no matter where you are, just like have a good relationship with people. Just be really friendly, be really kind, be really generous. And things will turn out well. You know, if kindness doesn't work, try more kindness. And if slowing down doesn't work, try more slowness. That's one I came up with. You just go slower and slower until you're like just still. And then that'll get you. See, the thing, you get hits and bumps on this journey. You get consciousness hits is when it goes down, consciousness bumps is when it goes up. As long as you're taking more up steps than down steps, as long as you're subtracting more than you're adding, subtracting thought, that is, you're not going to get rid of all your... The thing is, like, thoughts are infinite. So what you want to do is you want to use them as like a springboard for your consciousness. So when a thought comes, it's like a plateau. It depends what you do about it, or what you be about it, you could say. If you don't do anything about it and you just sit there and you bring it back to the present moment, you don't indulge, you don't engage, you don't follow, your consciousness will slowly go up. Or it comes up in plateaus and steps. So it might go up fast, it might go up slow, it might go up in one big thing or a small jump. And then, or there's engaging, indulging and following the thought, and then that's when your consciousness goes down. But look, this is the number one thing in my whole life that I want to teach is, you ready? You're basically like, you're not alone. You're not alone. Fuck. Get emotional, bro, because I feel alone. I feel very alone because I know I'm not, but not many people understand what the spiritual awakening journey is like and what we go through, bro. We go through so much shit, bro. It's so fucking hard, bro. It's so fucking hard. It's the hardest thing I've ever done in my life, and it goes up and I feel on top of the world, and then it goes down, I feel not on top of the world, to put it lightly. Because I prefer to not speak negatively. Even if I do, I try and put it in a positive way. Simply because when you speak, you create a contract with reality. So be careful with your words. But that just makes it even more hard, because you feel like you can't talk about it. You can't say shit because you don't want to attract it. And sometimes you got to be honest, and sometimes you got to open up. But it's tricky because you feel like you can't, and it's just so hard. And just know you're not alone, bro. Like, if you think your life is hard, bro, like, you're not fucking alone. My life is so fucking hard. So fucking hard, bro. It's the hardest thing. I feel like my life is 10 times harder than others. I feel like people on the spiritual journey, their life isn't as hard as mine is. So just know you're not alone. I'm here, bro. And dude, we can talk, bro. Like, I love talking about this shit, bro. So it's my passion, bro. Like, music, meditation, and yeah, money. Because I want to make money, because I want to live my dream life. As Ty Lopez says, money, he's like, I don't call it money, I call it fuel units. Do you have enough fuel units to live out your dream? It's funny because it's like, there's no way he calls it fuel units, but he might, but I don't know. Anyway, but yeah, bro, the amount of negative thoughts I get on a day, but the thing is, it's slow and steady. So what'll happen is you just become more and more present. The thoughts may like just stay the same, but you become more present, and you start to detach, you start to disidentify, and you start to not desire, and you just become free. Anyway, I'm doing great, but life is fucking hard, and I want to meet more people whose life is hard so that we can help each other get through this. Join my fucking community, please. I know, sorry, I said that wrong. Anyway, whatever. Basically what I'm trying to say is, like, if you join my community meditation mastermind, we can help each other. So it's Sorry, I thought I lost something. Alright, 10-minute video, perfect. Let's do this together, bro. Let's raise each other's consciousness. Let's be there. Let's create a community. Let's help each other, bro. We got this. Have a great one, guys. Love you guys. See you.